Hi, I'm Nick, the product owner of Data Protection and Security Toolkit here at Actonic. I want to discuss the announcer module for the cloud version of our application. To configure the announcer module, we should go to the home page of our application and click Configure Announcements. In the configuration, we can see each announcement which is already active, which is enabled, and you can see all the actions we can perform for our announcers. To create a new announcement template, we can click the Create button, or we can also click Create from Template. For the templates, right now we are only providing the template for the privacy policy, but in the future we'll be updating this page and there will be more and more templates for each and every use of our application. We also have the statistics page, and we also have the more options right here where we can jump into the data cleaner, announcements, or the configuration of this application in general. So let's start the creation process of the announcement, and I will be explaining how it actually works. And one of the ways I will be using is to create from a template, which is privacy policy, and I will be clicking on that. So in the configuration, we can see that there are two steps for the announcement module. The step number 1 is general configuration, and step number 2 is additional configuration. For the general configuration, the first option is if the announcement is actually enabled or not enabled. If we leave this checkmark as it is, it means that the announcement will be available and enabled right after it is saved. If it's not checked, it means that it's just disabled and it will stay as a draft. So let's enable it, and now let's choose the type of our announcement. In the type, we have required or optional announcements. Required announcement means that these can be only accepted. It cannot be declined, and users will be able to continue interacting with the issues right after they accept this announcement. If it's set to optional, it means that the users have option to decline any kind of announcement you have. So let's leave it as required. The next is the name of the announcement, which is just a template name for internal use, and it will be available on the dashboard. The next one is the title of the announcement and the main text of the announcement. Title and main text are the attributes which will be shown to the users. So right now it is like privacy policy, and in the body we have the declaration and how the privacy policy actually works in the company. The next step is the additional configuration, where we can choose who will be able to see these announcements. For example, the first one is show for group, which means we can select any group there is for our announcements. The next one is show notifications for projects. It means that also we can choose the projects and specific projects where we want to display our announcements. The next one is the window size, which can be small, medium, large, or extra large, and the last one is text for accept. Because we have this announcement set as required, we only have text for accept. But for example, if we choose optional, it means that in the additional configuration, we also have text for decline. So this announcement can be accepted or declined. And to go over the additional configuration one more time, right now we are showing for every group there is in our Jira, and we are showing for every project there is. And the window size for it will be medium, and the text for accept will be accept, and text for decline will be decline. So we can save our announcement, and right after saving we can go back to the dashboard, and we can see that, hey, our new announcement is already live, and we can see that, hey, it is enabled. And we can also go to the statistics page and see how each of the templates is actually performing. And we can filter by the users, so which user is accepting or declining your announcements. You can choose by the announcement template. For example, you can choose anyone and see if there is some results. For example, there is one result with the name of the template, user, what the specific user was, the date, and if it was accepted or declined. And we can choose the dates from and dates to filter our statistics as much as we like. This is all for the announcements module for the cloud version of our application, and thank you for your time.